What's up Nakamas? Welcome back to the channel, and for today we're back with some Doffy updates. So although I wasn't able to post any videos, I have been playing like paper One Piece. And I would like to share with you my updated list because it has been a little difficult dealing with Shanks and the promo 7 cost Buggy wherein we are not able to attack with our 4 cost. So as an update for this list that I have, I included 2 red rocks. So the other differences is that I increased the number of each and added 3 copies of Jozu. This is my current list. I'll post a deck list in the description so that you can easily import it to the OP TCG simulator. So yeah, without further ado, let's see this deck in action. Okay, for our first game, we're against Robin. So we are playing first if we can, because we are the aggressive of the 2 decks. So I kept this opening hand because it has a Perona, and we are playing first, so that way we can just activate leader effect on our 3 Dawn turn. Nothing much crazy about the top 5 cards of our deck. Of course, we want to get a Jinbei or a Weevil in this particular scenario, but we didn't have any of that. So we just attacked and got a Mihawk. However, our opponent KO'd the Mihawk. So what's really like good with Robin is that this is actually the first leader that has Banish. So opponent attacking here for 9k with Banish, it's really good in the early game. And she also has the ability to increase the Dawn to ramp. So we got a Jinbei here off of our Sengoku, which is really nice. So we're just attacking for 5 and was very happy that our opponent took that. So drop a Jinbei and another Mihawk. So our hand is not really good. That's why we hope that this Mihawk will survive and try to get at least 1 activation with our draw to discard 2 off of this Mihawk. So our opponent killing Jinbei here. However, I do think that Mihawk would have been a better target for the Nami, because Jinbei is pretty much only a vanilla after it hits the board. So now we have our activation with Mihawk here. Very nice. We got a Teach off of this one. So opponent. Wow, okay. Pretty nice trigger there for Nico Robin. So now we're just gonna attack for 9k here since our opponent's leader is already 8k. So with our opponent down to 1, we can just go aggressive. Let's protect this. So although Teach is a very good card, I wanted to just drop a Jozu at this point. However, that Yamato changes everything. So our opponent gained another life. So let's just attack for 7 here. Since our opponent has only 3 cards in their hand, let's hope they take this. And since they did, let's attack for 6k. Discard Weevil and the Pudding. And since our opponent received, then let's just go aggro for 8k. And yeah, we won. Okay, for our next game, I really like to try this because we added red rocks just for this matchup. One of the matchups that we needed red rock. So yeah, we kept this. We want to activate Jinbei on our next leader activation. And we have a red rock in our opening hand, so that's really nice. In my previous standard battle, my opponent dropped 2 7 cost Buggy against me, and there was really nothing that I can do. I was just forced to attack with like leader attacks, and it was not very good. So now we are prepared. We have red rocks, so it's really good to play test this against a buggy deck. So okay, very nice here. Let's just get a Jinbei. So next turn, our opponent can activate the leader effect and probably drop a 7 cost buggy. So let's attack for 5 here. We could have attacked for 5 first. So we did a blind leader effect here and we got a pudding. So opponent, of course, you can just pray that your opponent will not have the 7 cost buggy. But in this particular case, our opponent did, but he did have a red rock here in our hand. So for now, let's just pudding here, attack with the leader, and get a weaver. Of course, the 6 cost Mihawk is a blocker. I'm happy that we got 1 card from our opponent's hand in that case. Opponent attacking for 5, so we can just block that. And then now Mihawk, the blocker, is attacking, so we can just remove the 7 cost buggy off of the red rock. Then just be aggressive here and try to get as much life as we can. So let's just attack 7k, 5k here, and 6k here. The reason why I attacked with Jinbei and Hancock is because the number of cards in our opponent's hand was low. If our opponent took, like, if he has 4 or 5, he or she has 4 or 5 cards, I could have just left the attackers, the Jinbei and the Hancock, without attacking. So as an effect, we lost all our attackers here. But since we're in a pretty good situation because our opponent already has 2 cards in their hand, so we can just try to, since our opponent has 2 life, it's just better to just start removing our opponent's creatures here. So drop a Teach, put Jinbei on top. Then we can just get rid of the blocker here because this is the best. The 6 cost Mihawk is really good. So let's just build our board. Since we have 3 life still, we can afford to just remove the attackers first for our opponent. So it's okay to get rid of the Perona and the pudding. And now we want to protect this because we just want to start going for the game. Okay, the opponent dropped a 10 cost buggy and just got rid of one of our attackers. So now we can just clean the board here and got another Weevil, so we can just attack for 5 here, make our opponent discard that last card, but opponent took the damage. So we do have 1 red rock in our hand just in case our opponent drops another 7 cost buggy, which he did. So let's just get rid of that and just go for the game here. Okay, but we still have 1 last attacker for the win. That's all for the gameplay. I hope you liked the gameplay and gave you somehow an idea on how I pilot this deck. If you're still watching up to this point, then you're not just a nakama, but a super nakama. And thank you very much for the continued support. If you want to help the channel, please do so by liking the video and commenting, and of course sharing the video to fellow One Piece players. So yeah, have a great day everyone, or night, and see you in the next video.